Yo, what is going on, you droopy Dartrix? Coming at you with some Turbo PikaRom gameplay today. And I'm sure you guys have seen or played with some Turbo PikaRom lists yourself. This one might be a little bit different than those. We got the quad judge whistle in here alongside some judges to give ourselves that little bit extra push, just that draw card. And at some points in the game, we can reuse our judges if we want to through the judge whistle. Besides that, it's pretty standard as far as the turbo list goes. We still got the Rayquaza in here, the Mysterious Treasure. I'm going super heavy on the nest ball count because all I want to do is find my basic Pokemon early on to set up. That always seems to be the struggle that I've had with this deck, is sometimes I just can't find my PikaRoms, can't find my Coco Prism, can't find my Zeraora. So maxed out on the nest balls here. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on the list. The Judge Whistle are super cool, keep us super aggressive. Let's go ahead and play some games. Here in this first game with the oh so dreaded Rayquaza start. It's not the end of the world though. Can definitely still develop a reasonable board from here. Playing against a Zapdos, a lightning deck of some type. They open the Zapdos, but who knows at this point what they're actually playing. Could be some straight Zapdos, could be Zapdos Beasts, could be Zapdos PikaRom, who knows. Nest Ball also doesn't really tell us anything. What they get off it might though, we'll see here what they're gonna grab off of this Nest Ball. I assume it's gonna be a Jirachi, but you never really know for sure. Taking their time on this one though. Big decision about to happen here. There it is, Zeraora. So they are a more GX based deck, which is great for us. The straight Zapdos Jirachi or Zapdos Beast is a little bit tougher for us. And they're gonna pass, so not a great start from our opponent. But we don't have that great of a start either, so it might be a little bit back and forth of nothing going on here. Oh, PikaRom or let loose, PikaRom or let loose. I don't really want to let loose them if they don't really have a good hand. I don't really want to lose a PikaRom. We're gonna go ahead and match them in the slow start here. See who top decks first. Get PikaRom, attach, pass. Us attaching to PikaRom is a little bit better than them attaching to Zeraora. So I'll take that trade-off to start off the game here. Hopefully they don't have something like attach, Thunder Mountain, Guzma, Choice Band, E-Power, E-Power, E-Power. Or Choice Band, E-Power, E-Power. They're just going to retreat into the Zeraora. They might have a switch card to back this. Oh, they got the Guzma to back it up. So that's actually pretty rough for us. There we go. Ooh, and an E-Power, the 110 hit. So it's the battle. Oh shoot! It's the battle of the subpar starts here. All right, we got a Lily top deck. I'm gonna go ahead and burn an E-Power here. Yeah, I went ahead and kept the energy switch instead of attaching terrain and switching it up because it's possible we get an Ultra Ball. Perfect. And then we can Ultra Ball for the Coco Prism. Where's he at? There he is. We can utilize him and get some extra energy in play and then E-switch it up. And then we're good to go to take this knockout. There we go, guys. 2 energies. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and E-switch off the Zeraora here so I can go ahead and... because Zeraora only really needs the 3 energy. So we can leave this one on Ray and get it off him later with an E-switch. But I want to take 3 out of my deck to thin out my deck as much as possible. To open up the possibilities of me top decking this turn. We had 3 Lightning Energy prize, I believe. There was 2 in deck, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 2 more in the prize cards. Yep, and there's the concession. So the battle of the subpar starts ends up with us just fairly on top, choosing to go with the PikaRom over that Let Loose Marshadow in the beginning of the game. Another one here. Gonna be opening up with the Zeraora. We're going first, so we can take it a little bit slower. Don't have to be quite as aggressive early on here. Got a Lele for a Lily if we don't draw into one off one of these Judge Whistles, which we will be using pretty aggressively here. Got the Absol if we should want to use it. We are playing against an Emolga. That usually means the playing against, what's it called? Lost March. Another Judge Whistle gonna come down. Not a ridiculously good hand going on here. Go ahead and Viridian Force away the Absol, I think. We're gonna get ourselves a Lightning Energy. Definitely want to try and let loose our opponent at some point, but I definitely want to abuse the fact. Well, I don't know. We definitely want to get rid of a Lightning Energy. You can go like this. Get ourselves a PikaRom. Play the E-Power because it's irrelevant in this matchup. I guess it's possible they are playing something else that is not quite what I think it is, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be, what's it called? Yeah, I guess we'll go Lele for Lily here, and then we'll look for the Let Loose Marshadow on the other side of this. There's the Lily. I didn't check if the Marshadow was in the deck or not. There's the Lily, though. All right, Marshadow, definitely going to get him out here. What else could we do? We have a couple other things we can do, possibly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna attach to PikaRom. We have one lightning there. Gonna Ultra Ball away, Nest Ball, and lightning here. Get our Cocoa Prism. No Let Loose, so we can't do that, unfortunately. Cocoa Prism is really all we need to get going here on the next turn. Lightning here, all done. And I think we'll just pass from here. Could go ahead and E-switch on over to the PikaRom. I actually think I like that a little bit more. Get this guy just ready to go for sure. But I guess I could have E-switched to Active Retreat. We should be able to get a lightning off that, so that should be no problem. And then just pass. Over to our opponent, who's been constantly emoting us. Hitting us with the Nuzzly Gathering right off the rip. Yeah, like I said, I'm assuming this is a Lost March. Lost March, generally a unfavored matchup. And there's not really anything we can do about it. It just kind of is an unfavored matchup. Kind of comes down how many hop-ups they get down. We definitely would have liked to have let loose our opponent. Off the start there. No such luck, unfortunately. Definitely would like to disrupt them early on. Take away their options. All right, 2 hop-up, that's doable. A 3rd hop-up might get a little rough. Trumbeak doesn't really matter to us. Not a huge deal. No matter what even if they rip the supporter here, I'm not too worried about it. Ooh, 2nd Trumbeak, but it's gonna be the same result. If I was them, I would have held on to that Trumbeak. But to each their own, All right, there we go. Great Ball could be a 3rd. Okay, just a Skip Bloom, no hop-up. That's good to know. Top deck Guzma would be pretty nice here to take out one of these hop-ups. All right, that could draw us. We can go ahead and use this first. Gonna thin out 1 energy before we use this Judge Whistle. And then Judge Whistle, draw a card. A Guzma would be great here. No such luck. Once again, burning the E-powers. And I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to the energy switch, just so I can have the potential to make like a big play. If I should want to. Gonna Acrobike first here. Take the Judge Whistle. If I can draw into the Oranguru or a PikaRom, I would like to have gotten the Oranguru. But we're gonna go ahead and grab a PikaRom here. Set up this PikaRom on the bench. We could just set up our active actually though. With 6 energy, I actually don't hate that. They only have, well, they have 4 in there. That's actually quite a bit. Yeah, full blitz for the knockout. We're gonna set up the bench guy here. They're not gonna KO this, and then we're gonna full blitz again, take another knockout, and then GX attack from there. A little far away from the GX, from the knockout. We priced quite a few energy, I think, once again. Get a Guzma here. Definitely could look to chase a hop-up next turn. If they make both of these skip loop, yeah, we could definitely look to chase a hop-up. If we top deck something like Thunder Mountain, we could do like GX, maybe KO 2 hop-ups if they only evolve 1 of these hop-ups and they get another hop-up down. But yeah, this is the big turning point in this matchup. Well, if they get a 1-shot here, we're going to be in a bad spot. But otherwise, we're going to be good. Boom, there they go. Jump Pluff. Got 1 Jump Pluff out. And then there's a Lost Splitter. So they're living on the Lost Splitter here? Oh no, the Viridian Forcing. Okay. I saw Lost Splitter hit the discard pile, and I immediately assumed they were using it. But yeah, they've got the Viridian Forest here instead. And then there's the Lily for 5. Holding on to this card. Curious. I feel like maybe it's like a Pokecom or something. They're looking to draw a Pokemon so they can get this guy out. And rolling. Right now they're doing 120, so they are 2-shotting our PikaRom. Nothing we can do about that. Just kind of have to live with it. I think we actually might go. We could go with an attack with Zeraora here, actually. I think that would be a reasonable attack to pull off. Attack with Zeraora. Knock out a Hop-Hip. There's the second Hop-Hip. If we do top deck like a second energy switch, we'll definitely KO both Hop-Hips here. But I think otherwise we could attack with Zeraora. Knock out one of those Hop-Hips. Try and make it, hopefully, so that they can't one-shot the Zeraora on the next turn. He lives a turn, then we retreat back into a PikaRom. Use a full blitz. Shouldn't be able to KO that, and then that PikaRom will hit him with the GX attack to take 2 knockouts. But if we do get another energy switch here, not quite, but this guy could grab it for us. Let's see, how many E-switch do we have left? Just the 1. So we have to be pretty confident in this pull here. Put both of these down here. Don't really want to use the Rayquaza. We're going to go ahead and discard him. The E-switch is in the deck. So I have to decide where I want to attach this. Definitely gonna Guzma up this. Definitely gonna Guzma up this guy. Send up this guy. And I think we'll just instruct for one and see what we get, and then we can choose from there. If we get lucky enough to get the one of E-switch, then we'll go. Not quite. So we're gonna go with this. E-switch over to it. And then retreat. And use the Plasma Fist. And even if Zeraora gets knocked out, it's actually okay. Because it does mean, like, otherwise they're just gonna like knock out 2 PikaRoms back to back and we just lose the game that way. So this is actually just fine if they knock out Zeraora here. Puts them to 4 prizes, then they knock out a PikaRom, they go down to 1 prize, as opposed to knock out PikaRom, knock out PikaRom. They're only doing 120 now, so they're quite a ways away from a knockout on a Zeraora. We need to make up 4 more Pokemon into the Lost Zone. We're hoping they whiff, and then we're going to follow up with a Guzma. Well, maybe punch another Hoppip if they get another Hoppip out. If not, we'll just KO something with an energy. Fully set up the full HP PikaRom to use full Blitz. Really depends how close they get, and we'll decide which PikaRom we actually attack with, because we might actually attack with this one. If we think they could get to the 240. Right now they're doing 160. So it's like 4 away. They have no skip looms. We would look to, we're gonna look to Guzma. I think we'll Guzma that with the full HP PikaRom, and then put all the energy on this one as well. Stretcher for an Emolga as well. That doesn't really mind. That doesn't really do anything, I don't think. 160 right now. So they're 2 away. We'll see if they get there. We're definitely gonna focus down that Hoppip, like I said. There's a Trumbeak, so now they are 1 away from knocking out our Zeraora. Let's see if they go. They get all the way there and get the knockout. Very nice for us if they whiffed. There's a Let Loose, so they're gonna dig for it. That means we lose our Guzma, unfortunately, and gives them the possibility of hitting the knockout. We'll see. Don't see it yet. They're doing 180, so they're off by 3 to KO something like this PikaRom. Let's see what our top deck is. So Lightning Energy. Still have access to the Thunder Mountain. I'm gonna go check to see if it's actually in the deck. It is, so we might just play for the GX attack this turn. Or the Guzma. We want one of those 2. So we're gonna go ahead and go attach here. Energy switch from this guy to here. Play the E-Power and then instruct for 2. And we're gonna look to either knock out the Hoppip, hopefully with a Guzma, or get the Thunder Mountain. There's the Guzma, so I think we should just commit to the Guzma play here and just Guzma up that Hoppip, make it hard for them to KO a PikaRom on the next turn, and then plant a full Blitz with this PikaRom following up. So we're just gonna go full Blitz here, knock out this Hoppip, make it harder for them to hopefully one-shot this. Gonna get this last energy, put it on our active PikaRom. Prize card here as well. Acrobike, sure. And now they're doing 180. They need to make up 3 more Pokemon for the Lost Zone with 1 Trumbeak left and 2 Lost Blunders. It's definitely possible. But yeah, we're just trying to make it as hard as possible. This matchup is really tough. We're kind of just doing our best to slow them down. And go from there. We're just doing our best here. There's a Guzma, so I think they're going to pick on this PikaRom. Take him out. Still, like I said, still 3 away from being able to knock out the big PikaRom. We're going to go ahead and just GX attack here, I think. We don't have any lightning. If we get the Thunder Mountain, we might actually attack with the Zeraora, not put this guy in harm's way. So if we get the Thunder Mountain, we'll definitely attack with Zeraora instead. Get rid of this with this. Nothing yet. Acrobike. Take the Acrobike. Just got to make sure we don't actually deck out here. Lily for 5 would get us the closest, I think. Without decking out, yeah. So we can Lily for 5. We'll have 1 card left in our deck. Got the Thunder Mountain. So Thunder Mountain comes out. We're going to retreat to the Zeraora. And then take a knockout with Plasma Fists. And then look to use the GX attack for our last 2 prizes next turn. So out of this current hand, they need to get 3 Pokemon into the Lost Zone, as well as have Guzma to knock out our Pikachu Zekrom. They didn't have anything close to that last turn. So I think we've got this one pretty much locked up. We have the Guzma to make sure, even if they go like Guzma or Oranguru, we even have the lightning energy so we can move it as well with the Zeraora. So I think we have this one pretty much locked up. Playing it super close here, doing our best to just try and make it so they can't one-shot our PikaRom. I think we're just about to squeak this one out here. There's a Trumbeak. Who knows? They might be able to get the Guzma playoff. We'll have to see. There's the Trumbeak, so now they only need 2 more Pokemon in the Lost Zone. So they're looking for a Lost Blender to get rid of 2. They are out of Trumbeaks. They don't have any Hoppip in play. They will also have to find a Guzma, which who knows? They maybe already have. We'll see here in a second. There's the Let Loose. So they're setting themselves up best to try and hit it here. Now they pretty much have to find the Lost Blender on this. Lost Blender and 2 Pokemon. Not just 1 Pokemon. They need 2 Pokemon, I believe. Let me just count one last time. 100, 200. Yeah, they need 2 more Pokemon into their Lost Zone. And a Guzma, but there's a Lily, so I think we have this one just about locked up. Lily means no Guzma. There's the Lost Blender, but after the Lily, so unless they play a counter catcher, I think we have this one locked up here. Barely. Super tough matchup. Played it super close to the edge. I mean, Zeraora lived with 10 HP. If it hadn't lived, we would have probably lost this game. And just barely being able to squeak this one out in the end with the Tag Bolt GX to take our last 2 prizes. Alright, so it is possible, but it's very tough. And that's going to do it for this game against the Lost March. Getting into a final game here. Opening is solid. Yeah, pretty solid. Looks like we can go with that Judge Whistle for 1. Look for the Lele for... what's it called? If we don't get a Lily off the top deck plus Judge Whistle, that's fine. And then look to set up PikaRoms from there. Alright, Tapu Koko start from our opponent. We did get the Lily. Start with this Judge Whistle. Whistle. Gonna Ultra Ball away this and Judge. Get a PikaRom. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the Rayquaza here and use it. Hopefully don't discard too many things that are too important. But while we can grab it right now and get that extra energy in play, I'm liking the idea of that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, double energy switch. That hurt a little bit, just a little bit. The other card was a what? An Ultra Ball? Yeah, it doesn't really matter there. Double energy switch, a little rough, but we'll definitely be able to get through it, no problem. Looking at Nest Ball. Gonna grab us a PikaRom. We want PikaRom and Koko and Zeraora. We can get all of them though. Go ahead and grab Zeraora with this one. Ultra Ball away these 2. Get the Koko. Bench. That's the Ancients. Both PikaRoms. Choice band to the second one, I think. The first one we attack with, we might be counting something like this, so don't really want to have the what's called on that. And we have a Guzma, so we can get our Absol out of the active through that, or an energy switch, depending on if we draw that or not. We can just go attach to this PikaRom and Guzma something up, fully charge up this PikaRom, and just start rolling. See what our opponent has here this turn. That's going to be the big factor here. What does our opponent have access to? There's a Nest Ball to start off for them. See what kind of deck we're up against here. If I had to guess, it would probably be I don't know what I would have. I don't know what I'd guess here. There's so many there's so many decks that play the Koko Prism. So many different lightning decks. See a Zapdos, so it's definitely a Zapdos based deck at the very least. How much invested into Zapdos are they is the question that we're going to figure out. We want to figure out. One of their main ways to actually KO us if they are a Zapdos based deck is through Koko Prism into Tapu Koko. Oh, it is a PikaRom deck, so we definitely want to focus down this Koko Prism if they do not pop it this turn with the Dance of the Ancients. We're definitely going to Guzma knock that thing out, set up this PikaRom. That's definitely going to be our plan. Yeah, get rid of this thing, just take it off the board. Unless we top deck something that would change that, but I think that's going to be our plan. Just oh, but it looks like they're going to have enough stuff to pop it. If not, then I guess we're just going to Guzma punch their PikaRom. Yeah, Guzma punch their PikaRom. Once again, our top deck, I guess, could change that. But that's like the current thoughts that's going through my head is Guzma, punch that PikaRom. Punch that PikaRom. Ooh, another PikaRom. Maybe punch that PikaRom as well. Punching all these PikaRoms. Yeah, definitely gonna be Guzma, punch PikaRom. They definitely need to pop the, yeah. If they didn't pop this, we'd go after this, I think. But there's the pop of the Coco Prism. They had a pretty good draw themselves here. They are gonna be behind a turn, but that was a pretty good draw overall, for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna Guzma punch a PikaRom. This K-Wing Zapdos just doesn't feel like it does a whole lot. Alright, see what our top deck is. Gonna send up this PikaRom with the Choice Band. What do we got here? Ooh, okay, cho. Could get a third PikaRom, could get nothing. I'm leaning towards nothing right now. Guzma up one of those peaks. Gonna punch him in the mouth. Get that Instruct for 2. Sounds good. Full Blitz for 3. Setting up this guy with a 150. 1, 2, 3 to the PikaRom. And we're chilling. We're actually really close to just being able to win the game. For him was a little bit better. We could go with something like Attach, Energy Switch, Guzma this one, E-Power GX, knock out both PikaRoms. If they don't knock out this PikaRom this turn, I think we are for sure going to win this game. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, it's going to come down to whether or not they knock out this. If they knock out this PikaRom this turn, it's going to be close. But they need a lot. They need to somehow attack, get this PikaRom attacking, or this PikaRom attacking. So they need an E-Switch plus Attach, or Attach plus Thunder Mountain. And then they need triple E-Power or Choice Band plus double E-Power, something like that, to get going. So they need quite a bit. I think we're going to be okay. They are Jirachi based. Yeah, they're more of a lightning box than anything right here. More of a lightning box type deck. So I definitely favor us a little bit in this matchup. We both need to use GX Pokemon. We're just a little bit better at getting ours out and using them aggressively than our opponent. So I do favor us a little bit in this one for sure. They are hitting us up with that Jirachi this turn, though. See if they get anything relevant. Not quite sure what they're looking for. Acerola, that would be pretty annoying. Acerola this, and then if they just came up with a Zapdos and hit us. So that's a super huge pull off of that Stellar Wish there, especially because they generally only play like 2 Acerola. It's a very big pull off of that. So we'll see if they have a switch card to move this Jirachi and actually hit us with the Zapdos. If not, I think we're doing fine. Looks like the answer is no. We definitely would like another Guzma and punch a PikaRom. E-Power is pretty good. We can just keep building up with that. Gonna attach to this guy again, and then Lily for 4. Could GX attack this turn, but I think we're gonna hold off on that. I think we're just gonna go with the Full Blitz for the knockout here. Set up the Zeraora. I don't actually know how many lightning energy we have left in the deck. Just 1. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and throw it on Zeraora here. Have the option of using him, and we'll see what our opponent has on their turn. I doubt they'll have a one-shot on the bench PikaRom, but they could have some other shenanigans that could be quite annoying. We'll have to see. If they do one-shot us, I think we are in a little bit of trouble. We'll have to see if they get it. We'll definitely have to look for the knockout with Zeraora if they do get off the one-shot on this PikaRom. One-shot this, and then look for this PikaRom to knock out their Zeraora. So yeah, all comes down to what they have on this turn. Do they have the one-shot? If they commit the GX for the one-shot, we're not as scared. We'll just send up this guy, GX knockout, and maybe knock out the Zapdos as well. If they bench a Lele, we just have game set up between knocking out this and knocking out a Lele. So yeah, it really comes down to what they got. I'm confident we'd be able to find a third damage modifier as well. There's a Guzma on our big PikaRom. This makes me think they have the knockout with this PikaRom. Maybe they're just going to hit us with Zapdos. That's fine with me. I'm fine if they just hit us with Zapdos. The Zappy Bird. We'll see what they got, though. There's an attach over to this PikaRom, so that makes me think, yeah, they're just hitting us with Zapdos. All right. So if we can get a Guzma here, we're in good shape. Start drawing cards with the Judge Whistle first. Play an Acrobike Dig again. Got another Judge Whistle. We can just keep going. Can do this all day. Draw a card. Another PikaRom. Another PikaRom. We don't need any more of these guys, do we? What are we looking at then? Retreat, maybe Full Blitz with this bench PikaRom. That looks like it has to be the play. Could also take the knockout with Zeraora. They're already on 5 prizes. Yeah, really not a ton of great options here. We're kind of got put into a pretty unfortunate spot. I could let loose and look for a Guzma. Maybe that's the play to go with here. I don't hate that. Yeah, I think let loose, look for a Guzma is the way to go here. We need like to pressure one of these PikaRoms, I feel like, for sure. There's the Guzma. All right, so we're chilling. We're chilling. Gonna Guzma up this guy and go ahead and punch him hard with this PikaRom here with the full blitz. I think we just go ahead and leave this energy in the deck. Yeah, the last Guzma's in the deck, which is important to take note of. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull it here and put it on our active PikaRom here. And with 2 energy switch left in the deck, I'm sure we'll be able to see one of those if we wanted to. So this leaves us open to attack. And we have the Thunder Mountain, so we should be able to attack with a PikaRom for sure next turn. I'm going to look for like the full combo of bring this guy up, GX, knockout, knockout. That's what I'm going to look for here. We need a little bit to get there, but they need a little bit to knock out this PikaRom without using their GX attack, so we'll see if they can even pull that off themselves. They are down in Electro Power. Have both their choice bands though. 3 E-Power left. They can definitely pull it off with a full blitz. They would need a lot though. I'm betting they can't get there with this play. We can actually just GX knock out him, right? Oh yeah, we can just knock out the Zeraora. I completely forgot this guy was on play. I forgot we had 5 prizes as well. So now that this guy's softened up, we can just go GX, knock out Zeraora, knock out PikaRom. Completely missed that one. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about something else. This is just way better. Completely forgot that this Zeraora was in play. So we can definitely abuse that on our next turn, potentially. Depends on what we draw. But we don't have very many cards left in the deck. We have a Rangaroo plus the Judge Whistle plus the Acrobike, so we're going to definitely be able to see some cards. Just have to wait for our opponent and their Stellar, which a second Acerola here would put us very far behind. Well, not even that bad. Now that they have 2 1-prizers in play, we can knock out one of them and then GX knock out a PikaRom, knock out the other one. So now that they have 2 1-prizers with the Jirachi in play, it's actually not as bad. It's not as big of a deal anymore, because now I'm not afraid to knock out like a Zapdos for the turn or something. Before, I really did not want to do anything like that, because they didn't have any other 1-prizer in play. They didn't have to put one in play. But now it's a little bit different. Not as worried about it. So now I'd be fine with knocking out a Jirachi or a Zapdos if they leave the Jirachi active. Or if they bring the Zapdos up. There's double energy switch from our opponent. See if they got the Guzma for... Nope, just going to be a switch. All right, we're in a good spot here then. Look to just knock out this guy and knock out the bench PikaRom on the bench. They've got it all set up for us. We just need an energy switch, Thunder Mountain, and 1 E-Power. So, yeah, we have 4 E-Power left, I believe. I think a couple are prized, so not 4 in the deck. But yeah, feeling good about this one now. We have 2... what's it called left? 2 E-Switch and a Thunder Mountain left in the deck as well. So this should be pretty easy cleanup here. As long as they don't play a Max Potion and heal this thing all of a sudden as well. That would be a little tilting if they also had a Max Potion here and knocked out our active. Then we might lose. I guess we'd look for the GX attack, knock out this, and knock out the Jirachi. Try and limit their options on their next turn. But yeah. We were in a really good spot, and it all changed when they hit that Acerola off the Stellar, which was a big play that they were able to, big card they were able to find there on their turn. That one definitely slowed us down quite a bit. If they didn't pull off that, I think we would have won a couple turns ago. Still in the lead here, still at advantage, but that was definitely a game-changing play there. Going for the Let Loose. I mean, that'll just give me +1 card. I don't know about the Let Loose here from them. There's nothing really else they can find either. They haven't played down. They would literally have to hit like triple E-Power here. Or, I mean, maybe they're just looking for the GX knockout on that, but that really doesn't do that much, in my opinion. And they gave us Nest Ball, Lily, Energy Switch, Acrobike, so now we're almost for sure going to be able to pull off the play here and end the game. I actually think we maybe just can't whiff. We'll play the E-Switch, Acrobike we'll take a top deck, Acrobike will be rid of 2 cards. Yeah, I think we actually just can't whiff at this point. I think this one is all but over. Just need to let me play out my turn, and I think we're taking this one with ease. As they finish up their full blitz here. All right, over to me. Draw, E-Switch. Over here. E-Switch. I don't know, this guy over here. Acrobike. There's a Judge Whistle. Judge Whistle. Draw a card. Not there yet, I guess. Instruct for 1, but I think it might be impossible. I don't know how many are left. There's the E-Power, and that'll do it here as we close out this Lightning Mirror match with a Tag Ball GX to KO 2 PikaRoms. We didn't even need that first prize card. We're going to take out 2 PikaRoms. That's 6 prizes. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. PikaRom mirror match here at the end. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. If you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. What decks do you want me to see me play more games with? Maybe there's some decks from Team Up that I haven't played any games with on the channel. Let me know. Be sure to check out my Twitch live stream and links to my social medias in the description below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.